I feel like there have been like a couple of tournaments where we've both been there, and maybe a couple
probably
tournaments,
both commentated at too,
but just never at the same time. So this is like a weird intersection of something that I guess should have happened a long time ago. But forget all of the introductions. Let's just introduce both of these two players. It looks like we're going to be having Dawn versus, I have no idea who the other person is.
I agree with that. I agree wholeheartedly with that, and I have the same sentiment.
Do you want to just call him Addy? I mean, he is playing...
80?
I mean, Addy, though. He's playing Falco.
He is playing Falco. He is playing. There's definitely an I in there, and I got to respect the phonetics of it. I'm going to call him 80.
All right, let's call him 80.
But right now, he is off to an early stock deficit.
Yeah, he's going to try to look for that 80 damage at least if he wants to make up this loss so far. Now, of course, this is actually your bread and butter, right? You've made both of these characters at times, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And Dawn is one of my training partners. I play with him probably the most, so he's got quite a bit of matchup experience. Yeah.
Right.
Quite a bit of information, you know. And I think so far he's showing it. He's up 2 stocks, and it seems that he still has momentum.
That's right. And 80 finally getting the bear, getting a bit of control of the stage, and I think the second bear is going to be enough to take the stock. So now we're back. It's still a situation that we saw from the word go, where he's down a stock, and he's trying to figure out what he needs to do to bring this back.
Right, and right now he just needs to get a little bit of more footing because he seems to be in Dawn's control for most of the match. Now, right now, you see Dawn wave dashing back and shining right there and kind of chilling in his shine. That's actually something that he specifically does to counter Falco's lasers. So you'll see that a lot. He'll just shine and wait for Falco to laser, and then he can wave dash out of the shine because he uses the claw to play.
Oh,
and
wow.
so it's very easy for him to go from B to X, whereas most players wouldn't be able to make that movement with their thumb because you have to hold B to stay in shine.
That's actually a very obscure motion that I don't think like a lot of folks really do.
Yeah, no, I've never seen any. Dawn's the only person I've seen do
Yeah, because generally speaking, most people just power shield the laser, if anything.
Right. Whereas he'll just sit on the other side and shine. Though right now it doesn't seem like he needs to do that. 80 doesn't really have too much laser pressure over Dawn. It seems that he's fighting him more melee style up front.
Yeah.
And with Falco's laser as a utility, I think he can afford to back up a little bit.
No, I agree. And Dawn, especially as we're seeing the switch to Captain Falcon, didn't really have any hindrances in his movement at all. And that let him find a plethora of opportunities.
Absolutely.
And now that the Falcon comes out, it's even more important, I'd say, to limit some of that movement because already
for
Dawn.
Sure. Because that's what happens when Falcon can move. He can just move all over you. And I think Falcon is probably the biggest character that you have to stop his movement and his momentum because he's just so fast and he can be in so many places with all of his hitboxes.
And Dawn even had the right call out on the roll away. He understands that 80 right now feeling a little scared, a little pressured, but 80 able to get a little bit of pressure of his own going finally. He has stage control. He has the nair as well, but that windup is going to result in a punish. Let's see what the damage is.
Ooh, so far so good.
Oh, man, he's just making all the right decisions. Guessing right almost every single time so far. Dawn, his Falcon is looking pretty fierce. It just might be how good he is on tech chasing.
Yeah, so far he's made a bunch of really good reads, and I think that's helped him out a lot, on top of just him getting around. His Falcon being so fast and so mobile over this Falco.
And that mobility, again, a talking point, which brings us back to a problem at hand. Not really any laser pressure from 80.
No, I think I've counted 3 or 4 lasers this whole time, which is not how you play this matchup.
Definitely not. But Dawn playing it right, getting that knee after that grab, and he's going to extend his lead to 2.
Oh, good turnaround and grab out of shield right there. And Falcon normally doesn't win the pit like that. Dawn doing a good job getting in and out, baiting him. And let's see how he can fight his way out of the corner.
Yeah.
Good knee. And you've noticed that this is the majority of how Dawn gets his knees. Double jump, float down, knee.
And I guess the
Maybe
way
falling back too far there.
a little bit too much.
Oh, good immediate up air.
Yeah, that's not something that I see all that much at this kind of a percent anyways.
No, but at 122, Falco's pretty vulnerable to a lot of things.
Oh, definitely.
And there was that double jump fall down knee. Shielded this time. Let's see what he can get out of it.
Oh, good positioning from Dawn.
Little up air. Cute. And there's a laser. But see, the problem is that Dawn happens to punish right after the laser, which forces 80 into not lasering again because he's afraid that if he lasers, he's going to get punished.
Right.
Seems like he's committed a little more to the laser, which he's not getting beat up right now. So it seems to have done him good.
Yeah, well, hindsight, of course, is 80-20. So. But Don, these these tech chases so far have been I think almost a perfect 100 really. Just fantastic. I love the way that he's just not giving him any real room to breathe. But 80 gets a little bit of that room that we were talking about before and gets a punish of his own.
Oh. Don held his shield just a little bit too long there and got shield poked by that forward smash real big. But in his invincibility, came back and managed that double jump knee.
That double jump knee. So clean